What is up, YouTube? Live via satellite here, and today we are discussing Kingdom manga chapter 516, guys, and we have a lot to talk about. First off, we get to see Osun's plan in full motion, and it was outstanding to see. Like, even Roboku, when he finally figured it out, he just could not believe that somebody would come up with a plan of this magnitude. And let us think, guys, let's think this out for just 1 second. Let's just take a moment and understand Osun. He did this. Let's just backtrack a few chapters to remember where, when, and how he came up with this plan. He looked at the city. He saw that the city was perfect. It's perfect. You know what I mean? And then he lays the map out to, like, look over the plan while everybody's fighting all around him. So he came up with this plan under a lot of pressure. Like, the amount of pressure he has, either retreat or come up with something. And for him to come up with something this massive and like this grand, it's amazing. And man, like, Roboku had no idea that somebody like this existed. You know what I mean? He had no idea that somebody like Osun was out there who could actually compare to him. For him to never even have heard of something like this. Roboku thinks outside the box, right? Roboku, he thinks outside the box. But he's now seeing that Osun also thinks outside the box. But Osun doesn't just stop there. Osun thinks outside the room that the box is in. Yes, that is how hype Osun is. Where we go from here? All right. So first off, we have this Earl. This Earl just continues to let people into the city. It's just one of the commander general or whatever tells him, look, dude, you got to stop letting people in the city. No, we're letting people in the city. You know, this is how we do. He continues to empty his grain. It's going nowhere fast. And, you know, Roboku knows that it's pretty much over with. It's no need to even send the bird out with information. He's like, it's too late. Now it's a war of grain. You know, who can outlast with their food supply? Our biggest question out of this chapter is, where in the heck is Osun going? Where's he going? Because now he's leaving Gaio up to Kanki, and he's deciding that he needs to make the first move. Okay, so he needs to make the first move before. He said he needs to make this move before Roboku can even, before he can rescue Gaio. So what I think Osun's plan is to, you know, go toward Katan. Because I think he's going to, you know, try to head toward the capital and try to head off Roboku. But how would Osun do it? How would he do it? So you have to think, like, Osun isn't the type, I don't think, to just roll up on somebody and do a straight up attack on them. So Osun has to have some sort of other strategy lined up, or maybe he just wants to stall them. Maybe he'll use his other armies to help stall them or something like that, so that he can buy time until the people of Gaio run out of food. Because now it's a thing about he has to buy time because ultimately they still need to capture that city. The second question we have to ask ourselves is Roboku still going to have his audience with the king? Because I don't know, the king is not going to be happy about this, because now Roboku has been outsmarted twice. See, here's where Roboku messed up. He didn't even fathom that this was an option. Roboku should have thought this: if they didn't retreat, they have to be up to something, because they didn't have any more options. You know what I mean? Either they were going to attack Gaio or they were going to retreat. Those are the two options. If they're not retreating, they are up to something. So for Roboku to come up with such a basic plan of, we're going to surround them and starve them out, you got outsmarted. So for him and his meeting with the king, I don't know. The king might be pissed. That's all I can think. The king is going to be pissed. But, you know, we have to see where Osun is heading to in the next few chapters and see what the plan is here. My thing is, even if Osun is going to Katan, I don't think he has a basic plan. I think he has something he's got worked out. You know, my man Osun, he likes to fight from a fort. You know what I mean? He likes to do stuff like that. I don't think he likes to be front and center like that. Final thought though, guys, the plan was so crazy that even Kanki thought this dude's a crazy bastard. You know what I mean? That's crazy. If Kanki thinks you're crazy, then your plan is nuts. You know what I mean? So let me know what you guys think. Leave a like if you liked the video, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.